Hail the Dark Prince, baby, and welcome back to the next episode of our legendary SIGVALD campaign. So in the last episode, we have a new member to our motley crew. We have Archaon the Ever-Chosen here. However, Archaon is going to be more of a supporting character for now. He's going to be SIGVALD's sidekick, more of his groupie, sort of following him about and just supporting his actions. I think our game plan for this episode, what I envision happening, is we get our characters. So we get Kolek, who's pretty strong. We get SIGVALD. We go take the city up here. And then from here, we send Archaon with, a decent stack to go clear out some of these other armies, or maybe just send like Kolek with him. I want to start covering more ground. Now, as far as our campaign goes, we are doing the short campaign. We're at 14 of 50, but really that's something that can really spiral very fast once you get to the late game. It's destroying the Empire in the Reichland and Cologne. Now, Cologne is actually pretty scary. If we take a look at the diplomacy screen and go to the strength rank, they're number 2 now. So our vampire count allies are number 1. We're actually number 3, which is quite cool. But nonetheless, Sylvania and Cologne are both quite scary here in this situation. But we are, of course, allies with the vampire count, so we don't need to worry too much about that. And the Empire is certainly getting very weak. We've been pounding their armies just nonstop. SIGVALD's been giving them the good old death thrust there. And if you look here, I mean, yeah, they're really just not having a great time. So if we can take out Kislev, I think that'd be good. Just kind of push these guys back and keep them from trolling our friends in the north. The Greenskins are here as well, which obviously, wow, look at this. Are they sieging Hell Pit? That's pretty wild. I mean, Hell Pit's garrison could obviously beat this army, but that's a bold strategy, Cotton. But yeah, the Greenskins have taken over the entire Northland here, which is pretty hilarious. But we might farm the Greenskins. We might make an alliance with them. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. So Archaon, of course, isn't going to get too much in his army at this point because he has a very low-level horde, which we will be leveling up. But the punishment for that is you can see the upkeep here on Chosen with Shields is 358, whereas if we go over and look at SIGVALD, for example, it's 75 because, of course, he has a lot of good stuff in his tech tree. I believe he has something here driven by Lust, which lowers upkeep. And, of course, he has the buildings, the massive level horde here, which gives you 40%. And then the Tower of Blades or the Reliquary of Chaos. What is it actually called? The Mount of Blades, which gives you another additional 8% once you get it fully upgraded. So Archaon will eventually get his own troops. But, of course, for now, we're just going to kind of follow him with the main army and just level him up. So we'll see how that goes. So we have some level ups, I think. Let's go ahead and check here. No, we don't here. And Darth Plagueis the Wise, our caster, is currently wounded. He'll be back in a couple turns. If we take a look here, you can see, 2 turns he'll be back. But we can take the pressure to these guys. The garrison here is decent. So firstly, we're going to grab our character. He is on cooldown from an action, so he will have a penalty for this, but I'm just going to try anyways. 42% chance isn't the worst. So Valnir is going to come up here and attack this. We do lose our eyes down here, but we have the vampire counts as our military allies, so he fails. Okay, for a second I was like, oh god, is that a critical failure? Granted, he is immortal, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. So we have some Kislev armies here and here. They'll probably collapse on us, but I mean, even if we fight armies like massively bigger than us, I really don't think it matters at all. So let's go ahead here. We're going to get our boy, Kolek. He's just going to ride up to the north here. Just like so. Granted, we take attrition in that territory, do we? No, we don't. Okay, so it's just in this bog right here, which is fine. So we're going to move up to the north side of the city. We'll keep him quite happy. He's moving. Very good. So Archaon, we need to make sure that he can actually reach the city, because we'll have Archaon lead the attack. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, if we do that, Archaon does, of course, get the horde growth, which is helpful for getting his business developed. But it's also a little bit annoying because we have to wait for the reinforcements to come from the other armies. So that's okay. So we'll go just about right here. And perfect. And now our boy Archaon can come and join the party as well. So he's going to go right here, and then he'll attack the city, and we should have a 3v1 here. Sadly, the bounce of power won't be good for us, but nonetheless, it's okay. Well, that's actually not bad. We could probably auto-resolve that. I'm okay with that. That's like, we might lose like a random hell cannon or something, but I think this is okay. So guys, we're going to go ahead and auto-resolve this one. We took some damage, 300, but we didn't lose anything outright. Nothing that like 1 turn of replenishment can't help, and even if they do come for us, ooh, yeah, we got to loot and raise that. So it is what it is. We got to take that money. And now we're rolling in the stacks here. And Archaon's like, hey, I feel like being sacrificed to the Dark Gods. Let's go ahead and run up north out of reinforcement range of my guys, which is, very much an Archaon thing to do. But fear not, we can move up and keep up with him here. But unfortunately, we can't go into our encamp stance. So Kolek, can he get an encamp here if we can keep 25%? No, it's fine. We'll just move up as 1. And now we have our Doom Stack of Swords. So Archaon's going to start with Route Marcher. It's nice to have him because he's a firecaster. And our character here is leveled up as well. Our agent, who's our combat character, and he pretty much has all the goodies here. Leadership's pretty useless. I mean, yeah, plus 12 there. Let's see if there's anything in the lower tree. We can get the melee defense here, which would be good. And awesome. So he's good, and I think Kolek might have gotten a level up as well. Looks like he did not. So that is going to be the end of the first turn here. And yeah, that's good. That's a lot of money. And our agent here can start picking off these Kislev characters. We'll just roll around in a big dirty doom stack and slowly just take apart these armies. You can see, yeah, they're pretty damaged. I don't think there's going to be an issue. So there you have it, guys. First turn. Let's get this party started. All right, now we're back in business. It's time to take this city. How many times must we beat the city down? I can't recall, but certainly quite a bit. So yeah, casualty replenishment is pretty insane with our forces. So you can see we've been able to get up to a pretty comfy place. Now we can do the Demonic Pact, which gives additional horde growth, recruitment for hell cannons, armor for chaos knights, hero recruit rank for sorcerers. Honestly, it's like okay. This one's okay, I suppose, for Dragon Ogre Shaggoth units, but really I don't think we're in any rush. The horde growth is obviously the best aspect of that, but I'd rather just kind of bank this right now so I can actually give Archaon a good army, and then he can go be independent and kind of roam about and take out these various armies. Oh wow, the Bretonnians are coming over. All right, look at this. Oh my god, I feel like, what progress have we truly made? The Kislev have fully resettled up here in the north, which is pretty hilarious. Now, these guys are neutral with us. They would take a peace treaty. They're currently fighting pretty much all my allies, which is okay. Savage Orc armies are really weak, like really, really weak, so I'm not concerned about actually being able to deal with them. So how can we do this so SIGVALD, like, recruit? So we could put SIGVALD in camp right here. So move him up into a camp stance. Part of me is like, do I just go hammer, like, the main cities in the south? So we'll put him in camp, which will be fine. Archaon can go ahead and pull from him. So move Archaon up here, and Archaon can now go trade. And I think we'll just take some Chosen for Archaon, because we're just going to recruit a fresh stack with SIGVALD. And that'll give him a pretty good force. Let's also take a Hell Cannon, but let's actually take one of the lesser Hell Cannons if we can. So that'll put us up to 15 on Archaon, which is pretty good. And you'll see that our upkeep went up quite a bit, but honestly, I don't think it matters too much at this point. So now SIGVALD is just going to sit and recruit for a turn. And you can see we can recruit these guys at the gold, so it's like we basically lost nothing in that respect. Looking good. Looking good to me. And now we can get Kolek to come in and just hammer the city, which will pull in Archaon's forces and some of the other lads. All right, there we go. So we'll certainly auto-resolve that. Yeah, and it does pull in the encamped army, which will hopefully stay encamped. I can't quite remember. There we go. Very good. It's been dealt with. We'll definitely loot and raise. That buys us one turn. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It's kind of annoying how they sometimes do that. Like, his Kolek's army runs away from the city, like outside of reinforcement range. So we got a Ruby Ring. So we can actually go ahead and gear up Archaon because he's going to need some stuff. We don't have too many juicy items, but, you know, something's better than nothing here. Let's give him this. Let's give him the Fireball so he can double Fireball people in the dome. Horde building, construction cost, that's pretty good. And we'll give him Strider as well. All right, Archaon, good work. We can put Kolek in March Stance, not quite, so we can't quite get back. But Kolek's army is just terrifying, so I'm not really concerned. The Mountain God has leveled up. We could do Unholy Resilience on him. This is certainly not bad. Also, yeah, I think we're just going to go to Lightning Strike and just get that. I know Unholy Resilience only affects the Lords now. And for here, let's go ahead and look at our abilities. Fate of Buna. We have the Scouting, so we pretty much have everything here. Spreading Corruption is always kind of cool, but I don't think it's like a super game-changing one. I have the Gods. We'll get Aspect of the Dread Knights. Fine. Soul Blight. Buna. Buna's a pretty powerful spell. It's not as good as like Vortexes and things like that in campaign, but you guys get the picture. So, yeah, we obviously can't camp here. SIGVALD's currently recruiting. He's going to have a big old stack here. And Archaon will have a decent army now. He does have his own Swords of Chaos, which I think is quite thematic for sure. They will be missed in SIGVALD's army, but SIGVALD is he's pimping out all his friends right now, which is cool. And SIGVALD, of course, has a Shaggoth stack, which eventually we'll hand them all over to Kolek once Kolek gets a little bit more leveled up. He's 275 on the upkeep here, whereas these guys are 115, so it's still pretty cost-effective to keep him there. And now we have some fun business we can do. So we have this janky old Kislev army coming down here. We have you as well. We could try and take some guys out. Yeah, we still have the penalty, so for now we'll just kind of use them as a scout. Yeah, let's go see what like Bretonnian armies are lurking down here. I have no idea what's happening. They're taking attrition. That's what's really nice about kind of fighting in this area, is the attrition. So hopefully it'll continue, and we'll keep stamping out this threat here. A very strange alliance, perhaps. The Wood Elves of the Forest want a non-aggression pact. Let's see how much we can get from them, actually. I'll see if they can... Was this like... Let's just go full ham. Yes, you want it. I know you guys are hoarding some money there in your little mountain. I mean, why would they want to... They're actually at war with the Empire and stuff, which is funny, but they're one of those like factions that just doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, I don't care. Screw you guys. Your foolishness astounds me. How dare? How dare they? We might have to go there and raise their city. Darth Plagueis is back, which is perfect. He's returned from his absence and once again is ready for duty. So he has spawned in the correct spot, which is quite nice. So he was in SIGVALD's army. He's SIGVALD's personal caster, so we'll get him back in the SIGVALD stack. See this? Oh, boom. Archaon certainly doesn't have an insane army, but it's not bad either. And it looks like there's a random Beastman army here as well, which is fine. I'd rather let the Beastmen kind of, party and have some fun. And look at this. Kolek has gotten to his final tier. So we'll use this as kind of a staging turn. There's another fort over here. It looks like there's a couple armies of Midland, which, the AI will think are efficient against us, but in reality, they're just, not that good. And yeah, Chaos Corruption, Vampire Corruption is really pressing this whole area of the map, which is good. We could honestly bum rush for, Altdorf, since it is one of our victory conditions. I think the north is, has enough going on. So Kislev has reoccupied these territories. We have, it would be nice to take out these two cities here. So what I could do is I could send Archaon. So we can send Archaon to go deal with these various Kislev armies with his, hell cannons. And then we can just try and, cover more ground, because it's a little bit monotonous to just have, all these stacks just moving together. So for Kolek, it's pretty easy choice here. We get the Mounted Blades and just get the upkeep production for him, so he can recruit his own Jagged stacks, basically. All right, so we move back down this way. We hand off some troops to Archaon. Actually, you know what? Let's just get more troops to Archaon right now. So Archaon's going to come back in. He'll max out his stack. We could give him a couple Dragon Ogres just to have, some heavy beatdown kind of stuff. You know what? We're just going to keep him with Chosen. And that'll be fine. We'll get those guys down there. So now Archaon has, more or less a good army. He's got Hell Cannons, and he has Swords of Chaos. He's a caster himself. No Exalted Hero in his army, which is, a little bit unfortunate, but you can't have everything in this cold, cruel world. All right, very good. So that's going to happen there. We're going to move Kolek down this direction. He's going to go into his encamp stance here, and he's going to level up to get the upkeep reduction on all of his goodies. So this will, another 30% off that. That's going to be really nice. And then we can get the Blades building next. Archaon can go ahead and level this up as well to get even further upkeep reduction. And I think we're okay. You can see, our expenses are getting pretty steep, but as we really start to get aggressive here, hopefully we'll be able to compensate. It's an aggressive play, an aggressive investment, but I want Archaon to be independent and go do his own thing. And then we can take Sigvald and Kolek down to Altdorf and hopefully get some good dough. And our character here also doing his thing. Do we have anything we want to poke? We can try and take out the Witch Hunters. Witch Hunters are always pretty annoying, so we'll take those guys down. And we'll see if he succeeds. He does. Very, very good. And it looks like he's leveled up once again. This guy will make a fine addition to someone's army someday. Woundmaker is really good. And there you have it, guys. Next turn is on the way. All right, guys, and now we're back, and you can see our upkeep has gone down because of the buildings we got for Kolek. But our rat friends were destroyed, so Hell Pit has been taken by the Greenskin Hordes, which is actually, kind of strong. Looking at them, I'm like, should I make an alliance with these guys? So they are at war with all of our friends here, which is one of the issues. However, I don't know if it'll matter too much. Thankfully, also, Bretonnia did come and settle this city with an army, so we can go just kind of take that out right now. There are a couple Nordland armies coming here, so let's go ahead and do some scouting over here to kind of see what's cracking. Maybe there's somebody lurking in the trees. Vampire counts have this territory more or less under control. See if they'll take a military alliance, which is good. The reason why we took the military alliance is because now we can see everything, so we can kind of see through their eyes, which allows us to know if Empire armies are coming and if we need to react accordingly. So, all right, so yeah, a couple armies, just a Hellstorm and Great Swords, all that kind of fun stuff. So Sigvald's just about ready to go. I think we'll go take this city again. Archaon could go siege this city, but there are two armies here, and though Chosen are powerful, they're not like Dragon Ogre Shaggoth powerful, so you need to be a little bit more careful with them than you would with your normal forces. So, Sigvald, the prince, let's head on back down to the city here. So we're going to get Kolek down this direction. We'll decide what to do with Archaon shortly after. Why are we getting trespassing? Are we not at war with Bretonnia or something?
This is Bretonnia.
Yes, become my vassal minion. So we do need to take these guys out. They are strength rank 1. I'm strength rank 2 right now. Our 2 stacks are quite good, but we are paying the troll toll for it. A pretty substantial troll toll. Yeah, these greenskins, I mean, they are Savage Orcs mostly. Archaon doesn't have any crazy redline buffs yet, so his Chosen aren't exceptionally strong. You can see here we have 6171, and if we look at Sigvald, it's 6988, so it's quite a bit better in Sigvald's Chosen. That will change eventually. Archaon has some good line buffs for those dudes. So yeah, there's a lot of armies up to the north. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, these greenskins are just so strong. The Savage Orcs don't look too scary. I mean, I guess with the Hell Cannons, maybe. Okay, do I make a peace treaty with the greenskins here? Let's see what I can get out of them. Military access. Let's see if we can get a payment from them. Demand a payment. Okay, they're not that interested in what we have to offer. So peace treaty and military access. They're currently at war with like all the dudes up in the north, which is fine. We don't really care too much about that. Why do we even want military access? Like, we don't care about that. Let's see if we can get more money out of them if we don't take the military access. Yeah. The military access was the real breadwinner there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so good. That's so good and tasty. Oh yeah. Okay, that's where they draw the line. They're like 7,000 no good for us. We'll try this. So we'll get a peace treaty from them. They can continue like crumping. Like, I don't want to stop them per se because they are kind of keeping Kislev at bay. But are they at war with Kislev? Join war against Kislev. Yeah, let's get that to happen. And I will offer to declare war against Krone. Sure, why not? Because we're about to take their city anyways. Okay, so they will join the war against Kislev, which is great. That's really going to change things. We're getting some good money. I think this is a good deal. Yeah, because we need to take Bretonnia. The only issue is Bretonnia will start sending armies at me, but I kind of want that. I want to start beating them down. So I think this is a win for everyone here. Very good. And yeah, so they're gonna go beat down the Kislevites now, which is exactly what I was kind of banking on. So now Archaon doesn't have to worry about being jumped and clubbed by like a million orcs. So let's go ahead and move Kolek down here. He'll move like so. And we're gonna get SIGVALD down here as well. SIGVALD can take the city. He'll use his siege acumen to get in there and hopefully stomp it out. Pretty easy auto-resolve, so we will take that. Because we'll take a little bit of damage, more than we obviously would, but again, it's like, it's not a big deal. We'll replenish that all up. Yeah, we lost the weird spawn, who cares? But that's actually okay, because we can recruit them on Archaon. So we'll raise that to get the horde growth. And now we're going to make sure to move Kolek back to support SIGVALD as he pushes out a little bit. Because SIGVALD, of course, will kind of wander. You know, he's a wandering dude. Unfortunately, I moved too far, so I couldn't get my in-camp stance, but that's okay. So we'll get Lightning Strike on him, and that's pretty much going to be all we'll need from that. Kolek has the Dragon Ogre gathering now, so next we just get the other building, and then like that's all we need out of his horde. He just needs to be able to recruit a death stack of Dragon Ogres. Alright, so the Deathcaster has leveled up as well. Let's go ahead and get Eye of the Gods, Aura of Chaos. Aura of Chaos isn't bad. It does give us a little bit of a resistance against missile pressure. Kolek will recruit some Dragon Ogres next turn. Now Archaon has to decide what he wants to do, and SIGVALD is also leveled up, which is quite good. So yeah, I guess we'll get this, because we do have some decent troops. So we'll just kind of get some of these long-term trees here. So yeah, for chosen units, that's good. Because yeah, we have a bunch of high-ranking chosen, so that'll help their weapon strength. Very good. This bald man here, the Pride of Italian Spartacus, is leveled up also, so let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like Darth Plagueis the Wise is also leveled up. So let's go ahead. Do we want to give him a specialist? Hero action cost, success chance? No, not really. We'll just keep doing the fire tree. We'll get piercing bolts, I guess, just to have some tactical flexibility. Kolek got a nice little trait. And now Archaon has to decide what he wants to do and branch out on his own adventure here in this world. I could go over here for this city. I could come down here with Archaon. But, I mean, the Kislev armies, how strong are they? I have a bunch of gold chevron chosen. Taking a city wouldn't be fun. I mean, we do have hell cannons in his army. I really wish I could just, like, yeah, get to these cities. That's where I really want to be with Archaon. So Archaon's going to kind of troll over here and see if he can bait out a couple of these armies. I mean, those two would probably attack him, and I don't know if he could win that. Yeah, I guess we just keep Archaon with the main crew for now and just kind of peel him out a different direction. Let's see where he could go. Kislev is owned by them. The Greenskins are down there. We could have Archaon just roll with the posse for now. That's okay. So we'll move him down here and see if there's anything we can do with our horde. Looks like we don't quite have the surplus yet. We will have it next turn, which is fine. For Archaon, it's really just going to be about getting the upkeep production. So that's it, guys. Let's continue on. All right, guys, and now we're back. The Star Crusher quest successful. Got a little bit of money. Now we got that done, which is cool. We have to move a character to the mountains, which of course is super annoying, but we could just send our dude over. Although, I think we'll continue on our quest. Star Crusher is good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the effects it does give Kolek. So Star Crusher, okay, casualty replen. Yeah, it's all right. Magical attacks. It's not super urgent, to be honest. I could send my character, but I feel like he's more useful kind of around here. We will get more characters soonish. So I kind of decided in between turns that we need to start like just going for the death thrust here. The Empire's getting pushed back, and you can see we could probably beeline it for Altdorf now and like pretty much just take everything on the way. And I think that'll be more efficient than just like messing around with Kislev up in the north. Because Kislev will eventually be overwhelmed by the orcs probably. And they were able to take frickin' Hell Pit, so those orcs are no joke. They're being raided, there's corruption. I don't really think Kislev is worth our time at this point. So, Look at this. Our friendly little Norskin buddies have occupied a settlement as well. So we're going to move down through here and start like pressuring these empire cities. We'll take this. We'll take Talabheim, which I believe is like right down here somewhere. I can't quite remember. And yeah, I mean, we could go up through Nordland as well, like start hammering Bretonnia. But I think this is kind of the better route. So Archeon's going to go maintaining his 25% so he can continue to upgrade his horde, which will lower our upkeep. Because we got to pressure pretty quick here because we are going to start running into some serious financial problems. All right, so that's upgraded. Kolek is going to move as well. And of course, we want to stand in camp because there's like a swamp here. There's a swamp. Although I think we can just move like just out of the swamp, which is fine. And Kolek is good. So let's move Kolek right there. And SIGVALD. SIGVALD, of course, has pretty good campaign movement range. See if we can get him just out of that. No, we can't quite get out of the swamp. Looks like if we go like right here. No, we take corruption there. Oh, we don't take it right there though. That seems like the sweet spot for our boy SIGVALD. And if we still are, of course, taking a little bit of a, not corruption, but upkeep penalty or attrition, we can move. Yeah, looks like we found the sweet spot. Good. So we have a couple turns. You know, obviously our financial situation is quite scary. I took a big risk investing in all that. So the Hordes of Chaos certainly need to feast. So we're going to go here. And yeah, we're just going to press in like super hard now. I mean, the vampire counts are doing a great job as well. You can see the empires being pushed back. Most of their armies like Franz and Volkmar and all those boys were beaten up by us pretty bad early on. So let's go ahead and move. Let's get you down here. Just do some scouting. Who do we have here? We have Oscar the Grouch, and Katrina. Very cool. All right, guys, next turn. Let's do it. And actually, just like we predicted, the boys up in the north are doing the job. You can see Kislev is being taken out and forced back, and they're going to start having problems with the orcs and the raiding, the mighty Leaf. He's been doing a great job for us all campaign. So now we really need to push the tempo, though, because, again, the finances are tough. Granted, Archeon upgrading his settlement did help quite a bit. And Kolek can actually get the mounted blades, which is upkeep of 5%. It's not insignificant. However, I think we're going to go to a march dance. We have no natural predators here, and if the Empire is preying on us, we can go ahead and scout right now. So let's go ahead and go down here. No, that is a vampire. She is not our character. So let's go see what's going on at the castle. We definitely want to hit the castles because they have the biggest loot piles. Basically buy us more time. Okay, so Boris Todbringer's here with a Haggard Huntsman army, so that's not a problem. So we can march dance it, I think. March will get us pretty darn far. Let's go ahead and see the range of all our characters, though. So basically just at this reach right here, we will take annoying vampire attrition, though. It looks like, oh god, stupid vampires. Just trolling us at every bend. So we could take a regular move through. If we march all the way through here, though, we will not take attrition. We will then be in range and have tired armies, but I don't think it matters. So Archeon goes into march. He can get through there as well. And can SIGVALD make it, though, is the question. SIGVALD has pretty good campaign movement range, I think. Yeah, he can kind of make it. I don't know if we can all fit there, though, is the question. Archeon could go south down to this city. So we'll take one more kind of basic turn of movement here. So we'll move. Yeah, vampiric attrition. Undead territories. Yeah, that's pretty annoying for us, actually. What a lovely ally we have here. But, you know, evil can't have everything, right? You gotta have some haggard things. So we could march a couple armies. I mean, getting through there is okay. I think we're fine. The city will be quite bountiful in terms of its loot. Yeah, look at that. We got some stuff going on over there. But the thing is, if I march, then I can like get there the next turn, which is what's really, really tempting about this. If he marches, like he can get down here, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, even in our tired state, like I don't think it matters. Like, what are these armies going to do? They're just like so crappy. So we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a balls deep risk here. We're going to march him down. March dance Kolek. The mountain god thunders through the territory. Yes. Mountain god actually doesn't have a full stack also, so we probably need to kind of invest in that at some point. All right, so let's go ahead and get Siggy. And we're going to march him through as well. He should be in reinforcement range, unless the AI has lightning strike, and then we're in a sort of a pickle. And I think Archeon should be able to get there as well, so all three armies will be within range of one another. Very good. And Archeon can cruise down there as well. All right, so even if we do get attacked, we have three more or less full stacks of like some of the best units in the game with the Dragon Ogres. Yes, Archeon, get there. All right. Oh, can you not get through? Can Archeon not get through there? Can get a little Archeon action maybe through there if we could, buddy. So it seems like we kind of got blocked by SIGVALD a little bit. I figured Archeon could get through. Let's see if we can like squeeze him up here. Yeah, there we go. And then he can come down a little bit. Perfect. All right, guys. That's the turn. Let's hope the March Gambit doesn't punish us. Granted, Lightning Strike at level 6 certainly is not going to be something we need to worry about. All right, so we have a proposed offer here. Vlad von Karstein has come in. He wants a non-aggression pact, and they're demanding money as well. So let's go ahead and do this and see if we can get them to join the war against... Okay, well, we don't want to declare war on the dwarves, but let's see if we can get them to fight the Empire as well. Golden Order, Crown. You know what? He's friends with the vampires. Let's start improving this relationship. Let's just see if I can get a little bit of money out of him. Okay, yeah, he's not taking that. We'll take the non-aggression pact, though. That's fine. Very good. Surprised the dwarves haven't declared war on us yet. So we'll roll out the last couple turns here. Looks like our natural predators have more or less been punished. So a bit of a gambit here, but I'm thinking what we do is we take Sigvald and Kolek, we go take Hergig, and then we send Archeon to go take Kappelberg. So we can kind of start to feather out a little bit. So what we'll do, I don't know what's down here. I don't think there's too much. It's kind of like a lonesome Empire territory, probably with a very weak garrison. So yeah, we'll send Archeon down there, although we should probably scout it. I really do want to assault the garrison here, though, to make it easier. But we're going to be taking that fight regardless. So Kolek can come up. Can Sigvald reach the city, though? We want to make sure. It's something that I've been very sloppy about in this campaign. Yeah, he can. Okay. So Sigvald will go siege the city, which is all good. We'll see what's cracking here. I think Toddy left, actually. Oh, he's still there. He's lurking nearby. Continue siege.
Wipe them out.
That's fine. Oh, Talabheim's right across the river. This is actually a really good situation, because we can like hit 2 big cities and just get a ton of money. And Kolek's just going to go hang out with his boy Sigvald right here. Prepare to siege. He can actually go into encamp and upgrade, which is cool. Archeon is going to have a bit more of a journey. He might be isolated, and Archeon might get caught and taken out. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to scout across the river. Yeah, we're going to scout across the river, see if Archeon can like safely march that way. Okay, Kappelberg seems good. How far can you reach? Okay, the movement influence of Toddy here is pretty good. So we're just going to put Archeon into regular movement here. Put him right here. I don't know what other Empire armies are nearby, though. Okay, a chosen stack. We have Swords of Chaos. We have 2 Hell Cannons. We could probably take 2 stacks of this quality. More than that, though, I really don't see there being more Empire armies nearby, though. Like, they're probably over here, if anything. And I do want to be able to reach that city there. If I march over, let's go ahead and evaluate that option. It barely gets us, like, any further. Barely gets us any further. What's the most direct route? Right there? Yeah, okay. So if we go here, it's going to put us in attrition, which we really don't want. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and go up and over. Like so. It's a risky play, but I'm going to do it. I know it's risky because it's like a point in which the Empire can strike, but fortune favors the bold. And now we can go ahead and take the city. So let's go ahead and get our attacker, Sigvald, press in, and we will auto-resolve this. It's like a couple swordsmen. We'll take way more casualties than we should, but I'm really not concerned. So let's auto-resolve. Very good. So that is done. City is ours. Let's take that 18,000, which buys us a couple more turns. Sigvald has gotten a cool trait, the Confident Besieger. And we should be in reinforcement range with Kolek, but let's go ahead and do this just to make sure we are. Go into encamp, and we want to get the Mounted Blades. The Mounted Blades here is going to be juicy. Give us recruit rank, because eventually he's going to want to be a strong, independent Dragon Ogre and recruit some dragons of his very own. So Sigvald's army, we can go ahead and get Guided by Tzeentch is for that. Freakish Mutations is for the Shaggies. We'll go ahead and get that. We have some Shaggies in this army. And our Firecaster. What do we want to get here? Cascading Firecloak isn't a terrible one. Aura of Chaos gives them weapon strength when attacking, but we'll... No, not Aura of Chaos, but Eye of the Gods. You guys get the picture. And this guy's Aura of Chaos. Yeah, let's get that. Help him from getting sniped by, guns and things like that. Our Deathcaster is leveled up in Kolek's army. He's level 23, so he's on the up and up. Looks like we have most of the magic that we do indeed want. Let's get Soulblight. Continue doing that. Good. So I think that's a good turn. Archeon can move a little bit further, it looks like. Can we? No, that's pretty much all his movement. Okay. You guys are on the mend. We should be able to cross over to Talabheim, and then Middenheim, and then we can really start crumping the Empire from there. So just jumping in a little bit early, guys, we do have a military alliance negotiated between the Reichland and Karak. And it looks like an army did actually go to Kappelberg. Oh, but the vampires are like, nope, not in our house. So the vampires have taken that. I'm still probably going to go for it. Yeah, I don't know if they plundered it. They might have. Anyways, we'll go check it out. We need to destroy settlements to win the campaign. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll kind of do a roadmap, too, for Archeon's future endeavors. He could just come back over this way, which I think might be smart. Like, because Kappelberg will probably just fall to the vampires, and then he's stuck in like a weird, awkward place where he has to trundle through all this territory. All right. So Engines of Hell, we have to recruit chariots. Yeah, not happening. And Archeon is now taking attrition, so he definitely wants to get out of there. And can we get over to the city here? Talabheim, yes, it looks like we can. Let's pull our scout over. Go see what's cracking. Pretty sure Toddy's still hanging out there. If it is Toddy in there with a full stack... Oh, it's actually Volkmar the Grim, okay. So let's assault the garrison, 93% chance. We succeed, which is good. Archeon can march over and help. And it looks like our character is leveled up. He's level 30. Very good. This guy, a true trooper. Someday we'll put him in an army. We also do want to get the different hordes here. Can we get Archeon moving here and go into his encamp? I believe, yeah, he's got some surplus of 2. So is he going to be able to go into his horde and upgrade it? Not quite. We need 4 for that. But what we'll do with Archeon is get the baleful icon here, basically, so we can get more exalted heroes and have he'll have his own heroes from there. He kind of satisfies the caster need. But yeah, okay. So movement here, we can go. It's going to be. I don't know if we can actually get 2 armies through there. We could go up to Middenheim, which is fine. We can almost reach it actually. Then we can march Archeon over as well, and he'd be able to catch up with that army, which is cool. Because I don't know how many we could fit through this weird choke here. There's also a lot of vampiric corruption. So, it could get nasty for us, if we were stuck taking attrition for a turn. I think this is probably the more prudent way to go. Go up through here and then down. And we could take a couple of the Bretonnian territories as well. Although the thing is, Talabheim probably has a ton of money. It looks like a very, very, lucrative city. So could we get both of them in is really the question. Yeah. I don't know. It's like they're gonna both get stuck in the river. I don't want to mess with it, because obviously we're not safe scumming here. We're playing playing it honest. We do have the blade building, which can be upgraded as well. So what we'll do is we'll move Kolek up 25%, as far as he can basically go. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go take Middenheim. Let's go ahead and do this. It's just an awkward choke, And you can go ahead and come up here as well.
Let us go.
And we're going to put Archeon in March Dance, and he's going to go ahead and troll over here as well. So Archeon's going to come join the party. So Kolek here, we definitely want to get the upgrade of that building. It is expensive, but, the percentage reduction for upkeep is really, really good. All right, guys, next turn. Here we go. So it looks like the Empire has confederated Midland, which is fine. And also the vampire counts are they're kind of like our vultures. They just kind of follow our actions and take the territories, which is quite nice. So we're going to take our agent over here to do a little bit of scouting to see if any Imperial armies are coming from that direction. And it looks like there is a Bretonnian stack. Alberic. Oh, mighty Alberic. We could actually catch him now, I think. Archeon cannot reach him. Not quite. Can Sigvald with his movement modifiers? No. But that's fine. I'm not really concerned. A Bretonnian army isn't going to do too much to us. And now we just go take Middenheim, which will probably be, unfortunately, another auto-resolve. I know we're due a big, glorious battle here in this episode, but all in due time, my friends. So let's go ahead and get Archeon up here. Just going to kind of park him right there, which will be a nice juicy spot for him to encamp, and he can start leveling up. Let's do it to it, Archeon. We need that money. We need it. And what do we want to get for you? Yeah, we'll get this. This will reduce the upkeep of his Chosen too in different units, so we definitely want to go that route. And Sigvald will be the besieger here. Kolek can kind of come hang out up and under as well. He'll be right here. So just whenever Sigvald roams afterwards, we can then follow him with the 2 armies. Encamp. And Sigvald, let's get you to come smash Middenheim and take all of its loot and goodies. Next, we can go over to the Bretonnian territories. Yeah, we'll auto-resolve that. Yeah, we're playing it very carefully. Forgetting this stupid banner. Yes, we'll give more leadership to the Exalted Hero. Why not? All right, let's auto-resolve that. We lost way more than we should have, but that's okay. The Shaggots are still happy. 18,000. Hey, that buys us time. Every sliver of time we can get here is worth it for us. All right, so triple level ups, which is great. Archeon's leveled up. He can get the Tribes of Chaos, so he can start leveling up his dudes. And you again. You with all your good upgrades. Let's get the... Actually, the Magic upgrade's probably better. Yeah, it gives him extra poison attacks and things like that. Our Firecaster, we'll give him... I guess we'll just keep maxing it out. We'll get Cascading Fire Cloak. Just if we want to trigger Kindle Flame or something. And Kolek's leveled up also. So Gathering of the Might. And what's nice about this, it does give you a recruit rank, which is really cool. Lord of the Storm is also quite nice. We'll get that. Very good. So that looks to be the turn, my friends. We're in good shape. Our scout has detected a Bretonnian army. And honestly, I think we might go for Altdorf soon. We're just going to take all this stuff here. And then Altdorf will, depending on how long this episode's been going, it will be the next one. But I'll double check. And here we go. You know, I was starting to wonder if the Order Tide actually had any fight left in it. It looks like it does. Karl Franz coming out with a decent army. Oh, brutal business, weapon damage for all armies. Wow, okay, that's pretty serious. Now, we can't quite get down here, which is annoying. I'd like to get there, but we're not the most mobile of folk. The Bretonnian army there, the mighty Chilfroy. If we could actually move our 3 stacks and bait the Empire into like a huge fight, and Alberic is just going to go meet his doom. He's just going to like ride out here. And you know, it's been a while since we've checked up here too. Yeah, it looks like Kislev not having a great time. The orcs are trolling him. There's beastmen trolling them. Throg's coming down with... Oh, look at Throg. He's got a couple mammoths. Man, things are on the up and up here in this world. So let's go ahead and go to Franz's army, see if we can take out his characters here. Boom! Success. Man, Valnir's just been such a beast. So we'll move around this way. I know it's a more kind of risky gambit. Our surplus has been used here, but we can upgrade that, which will be good. It'll further lower our upkeep. And you can see, like, our whole situation is starting to get much better. So even SIGVALD can build something more. I don't know what we build. Chaos Knights, I guess? Build the Haggard Giant building? Definitely not. Marauder Horsemen, no thanks. Trolls, I mean, really the only thing to build is the Palanquin of Trophies there, which is what it is. So let's go ahead and get SIGVALD moving first. He will just do a standard move, and we'll go right down here, keeping our posture. Although, do I want to maximize my movement so I can reach any of these cities? I think that might be good. Now, can they all reach that kind of choke there? Okay, Archeon, everyone can reach it. Okay, so SIGVALD's going to go as far as he can right now, and we won't take attrition here. Yes, mighty SIGVALD, go forth and conquer. And we'll... I did want to upgrade this turn, actually, so maybe that was a little bit of a misplay there, but that's okay. I think if we just go right here, that'll get us within range. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I don't foresee any of these characters having Lightning Strike. Yeah, 7, 5, and then Chilfroy here, he's no joke. Archeon, let's go ahead and camp you, bud. Let's go ahead and upgrade this, so we can start getting another Exalted Hero for you. Kolek definitely needs to do some recruiting as well, but I don't think we are at a point here where we want to sit and just sit on our hands, basically. Like, we need to keep moving to keep our financial situation afloat. It'll get better as we upgrade Archeon. Kolek's army is pretty cheap, but the fact that he has all these chosen is certainly quite costly. So what we'll probably do is after we fight another major battle, we'll disband a bunch of the chosen, because 115, let's actually see what it is for him. So 160 to 202, yeah, the chosen are more expensive. So Kolek should 100% have a Dragon Ogre stack. You can see the ogres themselves are 8 upkeep, so you can basically have a free army. So yeah, we'll do that soon. Yeah, we'll do that soon, guys, don't worry. And now we have Slaves to Darkness. We have those goodies, Chaos Warriors, Aspiring, and Chaos Knights. We'll do that. Recruitment rank for Exalted Heroes. Down the road, that could be useful. All right, guys, that's the turn. Let's see what happens in the next one. All right, guys, and we're back. The eye closes. Oh, witness me. Gives Chaos Corruption for all characters for, what, 10,000 gold? Oh, screw that. Screw that. So yeah, we do need to remedy our financial situation, so we will be moving characters around. But firstly, I think we just want to press in. Eye of the Gods gives him 7% weapon strength isn't bad. We'll just take that. All right. Very good. So we have a couple cities we can go for. We think that they fled, but Altdorf is looking quite juicy over there. So I'm actually going to come over here and scout with our character to see if they have any, like, you know, waiting ambushes or anything like that. Not that it matters. I'm pretty sure we could win any sort of fight like that. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, that's ripe for the picking. That's good. So, yeah, so it's a little bit cheaper now. We're doing okay. We're going to get some good money here from this fight. One of them is we definitely attack the city, because if we attack the city, what that will do is it'll pull in the other armies as well. And Archeon, can you move over there? Oh, I think he's like a little bit obstructed, unfortunately. All right, so let's move Kolek over here. Kolek's just going to go hang out right here. He's like, sup, dudes? Hope everything's well. Just coming to say hello. I'm just a giant Shaggoth. Don't mind me. Put him in camp. And Archeon can do the same thing. He can just go park right next to Kolek. They're just going to set up their trailer park and get ready to go. We have a bunch of Imperial agents coming for us. And now we go, the fully operational might of this battle station. This might be a battle we actually fight here, if the bounce power isn't great. Bring them to ruin. I was like so eager to show you guys a battle here. All right, you know what? We'll fight this battle. I think it's time. Let's get at least one here in this episode. And this is just such a bad army, though. All right, guys, let's jump in. We'll see you on the battlefield. We got to have some carnage. And here we are, the battle of all battles. Looks like my reinforcements, or their reinforcements, are coming in from that side. So we're going to be very just greedy here. We're just going to like charge in with like everything. Honestly, I feel like the Shaggoths could solo this. So the Chosen are just going to sit back and hang out as they usually do. The Hell Cannon's right over here. Shaggoths and SIGVALD and the characters can just run up and go have some fun. Very good. All right, let's start this battle. Let's get this party started. All right, SIGVALD, time to solo some boys. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding. Our reinforcements, of course, will arrive. Talk about overkill. Quite the understatement. All right, so Dragon Ogre Shaggoth Goon Squad, let's go. Hell Cannons are now blasting, just at whatever they can see, which I frankly don't really care. The Chosen. Sure, let's just get all the Chosen moving up here, which is fine. Yes, go forth, my beasts of chaos. Rise now. I think it's like our army's so punishing that they're just not even going to let in everything. We're just going to get our characters. Archaon can come join too. All right, let's go crump this army. Talk about overkill, you know? It's just like, it's just going to be brutality. Oh, man. Finish them. Shaggoths are coming. We have just more and more Chosen coming out. We can just get the Chosen coming to like engage this army here. All right, great. So let's get some magic going. Let's just get a fat, juicy Flamestorm right here, which is going to be really, really good. And the Shaggoths have moved in. Archaon. What do you have? Oh, you have your Fireball Ring. Oh! Look at the damage. So let's go ahead and pop Arcane Conduit. Pop Arcane Conduit here. Let's get all that juicy magic and save up for even more. And yes, we can now do a Purple Sun as well. Let's go ahead and drop a Purple Sun right here. See how quickly we can take this army apart. The Chosen are moving up, as if the Slaves of Darkness needed more help here. Doesn't look like it. All right. So those armies are just being melted. What do we have here? Ooh, the Earthing Rod. Very good. So yeah, we've taken pretty much no damage here. But you know, I don't know, maybe we'll not take any losses this time. If we don't send the Chosen in, we certainly won't. But yeah, you know what, we're going to take some losses. It's okay. Send you guys in, send you guys in, send you guys in. Let's just push the tempo a little bit. And now we have our Doom Stack of Doom. Go ahead and use all this, get a little bit of a charge bonus. And now we have enough Winds of Magic to do something nasty once again. So let's have these Shaggies turn around here. And let's go ahead and drop another Flamestorm. It's so weird, like, in campaign, using these spells, which I'm so used to just being terrible in multiplayer, but in campaign, they're just so destructive. Alright, so the Chosen have engaged. They've descended upon these southern weaklings. Should be able to encroach. I know we probably lose a couple Chosen. Flamestorm did okay. Let's make sure to take out the heroes if we can. It's going to be pretty important. Our Flying Goon Squad here can collapse as well and go take out this Vasily over there. Let's keep chasing with that Shaggy. And the Chosen, certainly quite scary. Archaon's Chosen not quite as good as SIGVALD's, but they will be someday. They'll be a big boy just like their dad someday. Alright, so now we're going in with the Manticore Goon Squad. We'll go ahead and Spirit Leech him as well, just to polish him off a little bit quicker. Make sure he's finished. Now the Shaggoths can just come celebrate the good times to come. Where's SIGVALD, by the way? Yeah, let's get a little bit of a rallying cry here. Very good, so now we just fast forward, I think. And let me know, like, occasionally if there's no battles, because there are going to be a lot of times where it's just auto-resolves with Chaos, because you have these, like, scary Doom stacks. And there will be times when you're ambushed, right? And you're caught out in the open, and things are a little bit kind of stressful. Let me know what you guys would like in that respect. You know, and we'll try our best to oblige. Archaon getting in there. He'll use his Fireball Ring. We still have this one character here. Very good. Let's get these archers. Let's collapse here, and collapse here. Get one guy chasing each to make sure they actually can't shoot you. And we'll get the Manticores coming over to hunt down those crossbowmen. I don't know how this battle isn't over yet. Feels like quite a righteous whooping, if I must say so myself. Get you coming. We'll drop a Purple Sun right on top of this party here. Oh, looks like they're back for more. SIGVALD, go terror out them. Potion of Strength coming in. We'll use the Purple Sun right there on those guys. And that should be all she wrote. For a second, I was like, was I fast forwarding that whole battle? I'm not sure. All right, guys, there you have it. We'll see you on the battlefield. All right, guys, and now we're back. The Empire has been collapsed here, and 6,900. Certainly not bad. I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's push that army out if we can. And very good. Yeah, it's been taken. SIGVALD, of course, being quite the stickler, moving a little bit away from his forces. Granted, I don't know if we need to relocate. And what do we want to get for SIGVALD? Yeah, we'll get the Guided by Tzeentch. We'll help with the Hell Cannons, which we do have, so we'll go ahead and grab those, which is solid. And I'm sure we had some level ups elsewhere. We'll get the extra armor on this Chaos character. And also Archaon is leveled up again. Look at Archaon. He's really coming up in the world here. SIGVALD, can you just get a little bit closer to your buddies? How much movement range do we have on Kolek? Enough to get close. All right. Let's do that. And Archaon is he currently upgrading anything? He's not. So we'll move him here, keeping his 25%. In camp, recruit. And we're definitely going to get someone that has... Yeah, nothing is great here. Honestly, these... We can replace them later, but for now we'll get the strategist. Campaign movement range at least is somewhat useful. The one that gives melee attack is by far the best. It's just so damn good. All right, so that is that for the turn. So there's going to be only a couple more turns of this campaign. We're going to keep moving towards Altdorf, but in the meantime, we're actually going to be optimizing our army and our expenses by switching around some troops. So we will be doing that in just a moment. Kolek can start recruiting now. So what we'll do, Archeon has his chosen. I'd like actually keeping some Shaggies with Sigvald. Yeah, cutting these guys down and replacing them with Dragon Ogres, it's a little bit of an expensive endeavor. Let's see how much the Shaggies cost. 2,000 apiece. So we're going to take an immediate hit for a long-term return. Maybe we should wait till we actually get some really big punch before we do that. I think that might be prudent. 244 here, so they are getting cheaper for our boy. And we will, of course, be getting the upgraded settlements here. And yeah, you can see we actually have a lot more cushion now. All right, guys, that's the turn. Let's pass it on over. Before we do that, though, let's actually do something that I always forget to do. And give him some stuff, you know, give this guy some gear. We have like some random weapons and stuff that, you know, are moderately useful. I mean, even that against flying units, who knows, right? And good. All right, so he's geared out. Let's pass the turn. We'll see you guys on the other side. Oh man, guys, what a surprise to end this episode. So we actually get jumped by, apparently Archeon was out of range, so they attacked. The Bretonnians came out of nowhere with a big old army. A bunch of questing knights, but they made the fatal mistake of attacking the army which had Kolek's Shaggoth Doomstack. So this is going to be awesome. So it's Sigvald and Kolek facing off against Lewin. And it looks like, yeah, that's the only character. All right, this is going to be fun. Let's frickin' do this. I'm very excited. See you guys in the battle. Here we go, my friends. We are in the battle, and oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm frickin' talking about. Give me that free Bretonnian just blob back here. So we're going to get our chosen in like Shaggoth and just march in here and just like absolutely crump whatever's coming in here. Granted, there is some troops over there as well, but I think we'll focus. I mean, you kind of just have to gamble, to be honest, but we're going to go in with this army and just like push here, get you guys here, and Kolek's coming from over there. So Winds of Magic's okay. Not going to be too greedy about that. Let's go ahead and start the battle. And we don't need to lock the group. I think that's okay. And yeah, let's do it. So first things first, Arcane Conduit, move in ASAP. The Hell Cannons, we can actually get them ready to shoot over there at this engagement. And our forces should be able to get in before things get too crazy. So let's go ahead and just push in with the Shaggoth, start gooning these characters. Go, go. We can just take out the Paladins real quick if we can. Obviously taking out the anti-large characters, and they kind of got their formation screwed up a little bit, but that's all right. And the Hell Cannons, can't really see too much more. We need to get our Shaggies down from the hills and go ahead and get them to form ranks in front. Let's get all of you guys just like so. And this Bretonnian army is going to get just devastated here. Yeah, the Chosen will be piling in as well. I don't think we need to use any of our precious Winds of Magic. And it looks like the Bretonnian characters are just completely junked on here. Yeah, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. Hell Cannons, what can we shoot? So the Bretonnians are showing their faces over here. These are mostly men-at-arms, whatever, they're tightly packed, we can shoot them. And the Shaggies need to come over pretty quickly. We actually have a Paladin here, so we could go after him if we want to, but let's just get everybody sprinting for the Hell Cannons. They can move back. Let's use the speed modifiers. And good. So a lot of the Bretonnian army here just got dunked on like immediately, which is great. So we definitely want to take out as many of these characters as we actually can. And now we have some knights coming, which is okay. Not too concerned about that. And the Bretonnians a little bit disconjointed with their formations. Let's go crump this Paladin real quick if we can. Kolek will lead the charge. That guy is 100% in the wrong neighborhood. And let's go ahead and switch on over here to the Questing Knights and to the Questing Knights. Good. Drop the boom. Straight up Kevin James those hoes. Move you guys over here. Form a Chosen shield wall right there to screen out that Bretonnian advance. And let's get these Shaggies coming over here to help finish. And you guys can come help finish that Paladin as well. Very good. So this guy should be going down here, saving up my Winds of Magic for like vortexes and things like that. And the Shaggoths can move up. We do have the Chosen coming down from the hill. Chosen should be able to engage quite happily into, honestly, yeah, we'll just get you guys going here and you guys going right here. And the Shaggoths can push here and we'll get you guys pushing in there. Good. All right, so the mainline fighting is here. We could use Flaming Sword of Ruin, which certainly wouldn't be bad. So let's go ahead and cast it right here on this big kind of Alpha Strike fight we're getting. The Deathcaster can chase you off. Get you guys coming here. Lewin might actually just land in the danger zone here, which would be great for us. Doesn't look like it though, and yeah, man, the Shaggoths are whooping those Bretonnian Knights. That is a righteous whooping if I've ever seen one. Let's get the Shaggies pile in. Kolek can use Lord of the Storm to zap those guys. We have a Potion of Healing on him as well. And our Firecaster, we can Flame Storm, but I don't know if there's any great opportunities. Purple Sun's a little bit better against such opponents, but I do want to make sure to chase that guy fully off. Lewin in the back, I'm not sure what he's up to. He's just kind of landing back here, but let's pull these troops back from reserve. And the Chosen, Sigvald can engage here, and Sigvald needs to go after that character. Shaggoths are still kind of grinding it out, and yeah, you can see the Dragon Ogres doing a great job. Let's pull some Ogres over here, though. We need more to help out with this particular fight. And the Hell Cannons, we can switch to the Archers, and our Deathcaster can now come back. So as far as our Firecaster goes, we do have the Flame Storm, but it's not super good against armor. And the Bretonnian Knights are getting hammered pretty good. Yeah, we can see that happening. Shaggas are just so good against Bretonnia. We need to get some ogres over here helping against that with that paladin. So they're still just kind of pushing into the main fight here. We have a couple Shaggies kind of standing around, not doing their job, which is, you know, they're chaos. It's expected. Of course, Lewin pulls back up in the sky. As soon as that happens, kind of keep moving in on these guys. And it looks like Lewin is going in for this Alpha Strike here. Let's go ahead and do this. And now we can get ready for some good old Purple Sun action. Though they're a little bit tightly packed there. We can use a Purple Sun. We have plenty of Wind's Magic. Hell Cannons, switch here. Exalted Hero can go attack. Let's pop this. Potion of Foolhardiness to give him that extra charge bonus. And everything seems good so far. Looks like some Bretonnian peasants have rallied in from the edge of the map. We'll send some Chosen to clean them up. Get you guys going here. And did we get Lewin? Looks like Lewin might be able to get away here. Let's see if we can trap him. Let's get those Shaggies on him if we can. How's Sigvald doing? Okay, Sigvald's doing fine. He's just chasing and just being a haggard footlord, which is to be expected. Burning Head, we'll do that right down the ranks right there, which should hit everyone. Arcane Conduit as well. And let's go ahead and polish them off if we can. Exalted Heroes tearing apart those back ranks. And one Shaggoth is actually pretty low, so let's pull him back if we can and have him do his thing. Questing Knights aren't bad against Shaggoths. You definitely need to watch out because they do have good AP values, so they can hurt you. That Burning Head there certainly did some work. And Sigvald's exactly where he wants to be. He's just tanking like an army of units and buying time for everyone else. So Chosen, let's get him behind here. Hell Cannon, I'm not sure where you're going, bud. Let's go ahead and reform ranks, get these Shaggies back here. See if we can pound this guy out. I mean, Lewin will meet his demise eventually. And Army's taken some damage, but I mean, the other Bretonnian army is mostly just like men-at-arms and things like that, so I'm not terribly concerned. I think the Exalted Hero would be better suited going after him. So let's go ahead and start Spirit Leeching Lewin down. Let's get the Shaggas collapsing on him. Let's get some Shaggies collapsing on Lewin right there. And normally you want to let the lords live if you're winning a battle, but if they're like a powerful legendary lord like him, it's not always the best idea. Shaggas, go intercept those Grail Knights back there. They are Grail Knights, so we'll send some troops to help. Shaggy, come cause terror here. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Get the Hell Cannons to shoot the other dudes, and Lewin has fallen. So now we could just Monster Mash this whole position here, or someone's fallen. Hopefully it wasn't Kolek. Oh, Kolek's okay. I'll use this Potion of Healing now. Might as well. Lord of the Storm and the Grail Knights. And Sigvald's just kind of chasing back here, trying to clean up shop. And the Grail Knights are, yeah, awkwardly charging about. Let's get the Shaggoth right there, and these other ones can go head off these Grail Knights here, Knights of the Realm. And it's a pretty scrappy fight, but I think we're okay. Our Fire Sorcerer, ooh, he's getting whooped on, actually. We need to get back. Okay. So let's get the Fire Sorcerer out. I would be ashamed to lose him. We'll actually drop a Flamestorm over there on that pocket. All right, so the Hell Cannons can start shooting at the Foot Squires here and the Foot Squires here. Fire Sorcerer is back, which is great. The Shaggas are in great shape as well. So let's go ahead and reform ranks here. And we'll chase Lewin, but I'm actually going to Spirit Leech him because I do want to get rid of him because he's a pretty powerful character. Shaggies can come chase you. Knights of the Realm in the back. And it looks like, yeah, we've beaten down those Knights pretty good. We still have a ton of Shaggas. We'll get the Chosen chasing the archers if we can. This is a great capstone to the episode. I wasn't sure if we were going to get a fight. Shaggoth, come peel them off. Firecaster, let's go ahead and drop a Flamestorm on top of this big disgusting blob of peasantry. And Shaggies are good, so we're certainly going to have to lick our wounds after this. I mean, we could still take another fight versus, you know, most armies because of how good the Dragon Ogres are and, you know, our forces are. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. So Bretonnia looking very, very beat up now. The Flamestorm seemed to have missed its target, which is unfortunate. So let's go ahead and get you back. Summoners of Rage actually really got crumped there. And yeah, it's hard to like really keep an eye on everything when the fights are this big. Let's get the Hell Cannon over here. Let's get some Chosen intercepting. Let's get you guys reforming ranks. And this will give us an opportunity to kind of re-optimize our army. So let's move everybody back towards the middle here. The Firecaster can use Flaming Sword and Arcane Conduit, Potion of Speed, so he can maneuver a little bit better. The Shaggy, let's pull him back. We don't want to lose him. Grail Knights are certainly good against Shaggas. Not like insane, but you guys get the picture. Kolek, Lord of the Storm, right here. Drop it. Ha-boom! 2, 3. Get you guys go after the Grail Knights. Chosen. Pile in. Hulk Smash. Hulk Smash indeed. So yeah, this other Bretonnian army is not that scary. Not that scary at all. Good, so we were able to kind of secure that position, so let's go ahead and reform our ranks here. The last of this Bretonnian core is being taken out. Let's go take out that damsel. Like, yeah, that's definitely going to be nice. We could form a Walking Wounded back here, so let's go ahead and put a Walking Wounded in group 3. So anything, single entities that get really beat up, we can just pull back and like let them heal. And then we can go ahead and intercept these guys here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use our different buffs. Go after this caster if we can. The Hell Cannons are still shooting away, which is great. Foot Squires are going to be quite terrible against us. And what are these? These are Questing Knights. Okay, that's fine. Questing Knights, pretty good against Chaos for sure. The Bretonnian Tide is no joke. So we're still smashing away. Bretonnian's putting up a valiant effort, though, to say the least. Let's get you guys back. I really would like to finish off this damsel so we don't have to deal with any more wind blasts or other, you know, treacherous magic. Oh! The flank! Look at these Knights Errant back here cleaning up my poor Shaggas that are just damaged. How dare they? Oh man, there's so many more Bretonnian knights. This is really going to be a scrap, guys. So what do we have here? We have some chosen chasing peasant archers. Let's pull you guys back to the main lines. Our hell cannons are about out of ammo. And it looks like we have been able to shatter a lot of that stuff off. Yeah, we need to start like mobbing around in just like a big goon squad. The infantry can prepare and screen up. Pegasus Knights are trickling in. Because you have to remember, like, sometimes the armies can't fit, so they just keep coming. And let's go ahead and drop a piercing bolts right there on top of those guys. That'll do some damage. And here comes the Pegasus Knights. Very good. The good thing, though, is if we survive, which we should, I don't want to speak too early, we're going to have reinforcements coming in from Archaon's boys. So Archaon's army will be there and ready to party as well. All right, let's go after these Knights of the Realm. Keep the Firecaster up in the sky. Shaggus back here can charge. And yeah, it would be a shame to lose some Shaggies. Definitely would be. All right, so when you have our Deathcaster, he can come and use the Arcane Conduit. Would definitely be nice to get some knowledgeable characters as this campaign does progress. Granted, we're still not that late in the campaign. Kolek's very healthy too, which is good. Knights are being pushed off the battlefield in droves. We still have a big old blob of Knights Errant here, but Knights Errant aren't very good. I mean, in multiplayer they are, but not so much in campaign, in my opinion. The Deathcaster's coming back. We'll save up for another big blob, but what do we have here? Yeah, some Knights of the Realm, some Pegasus Knights, it's fine. Should be able to hold back this Bretonnian tide here. God, we got to work on our groups. They are freaking ugly. About to get attacked here, which is by Pegasus Knights, which again aren't terrible against these things. Let's pull back you, see if we can save him. He is immortal though, so we wouldn't have to worry either way. And the Hell Cannons, we could actually tell them to withdraw, just so they don't get gooned. And it looks like they are going after my Deathcaster, which I don't have too many ways to help that. We'll get the Exalted Hero as well to try and take these guys out. Very good. And the Shaggus are still somewhat healthy, so we'll have them intercept the Knights if we can. Just push, 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 push. These Pegasus Knights are really doing a lot of damage. I don't know if I have any help to get up there also. I mean, I could try and run. Exalted Hero should be able to pick a couple off. Yeah, might as well Spirit Leech, because he might go down here. And our Firecaster's still alive. Let's get the Shaggies to intercept these Knights Errant. Pull back to the main lines. And it looks like our Deathcaster... Okay, they're going for the ground now, which is great. So we should be able to polish them off here. Shaggus and infantry and stuff can win that fight. Oh boy, this is a real scrapper. I was like, this whole episode, I was like, man, this has been so low-key. But this is like a pretty powerful force of Bretonnia. I'm pretty sure after we check this, the bounce of power will reflect their demise. Let's go charge those questing knights. We don't... Yeah, I don't... Chosen to have charge defense. No, they don't. Yeah. Not unless you have the halberds. All right, so the Hell Cannons, we're just going to withdraw, because why risk losing the crews? And now they're coming in with the second wave of pressure. Not too much more. I'm pretty sure this is what you see here is what you get. And with our casualty replan, we should be able to get up really quick. So we can even just grab the Shaggots now. Let's put them in group 4 and just start like gooning about methodically. Let's pull up some Chosen, pull up some Chosen. Our Deathcaster came back, which is nice. So we can get ready to do some witchcraft there. SIGVALD, go in there and be magnificent. Deathcaster, run for the hills, because you were about to be chased by those Pegasus Knights. Hopefully they lose interest and like land somewhere else. Oh no, my Firecaster, I didn't see him. Okay, he is immortal though, so that's okay. All right, let's go here. Chosen, Chosen, Shaggots. Let's go goon these guys out if we can. Oh, the Pegasus Knights are coming back. Damn, we're gonna lose some wizards here. We're gonna lose Harry Potter. Let's see if we could withdraw him. He's gonna try and get away. The Spirit Leech is doing good damage. I really would have liked to have used that for other stuff here. Let's get SIGVALD there. Pull you guys back. Firecaster is just gonna lurk in the wings. Try and just get Winds of Magic. And yeah, it looks like he was able to take out our Deathcaster, which is fine. He's immortal, so he'll be back. All right, so let's push up. Push up, push up, push up. We don't want to just take all this Peasant Bowman fire for free. And we can come over here with our Fireball Caster. See if we can like lurk around and maybe get like a wind spell right there. The Shaggots are just such carries. Chosen were useful though too, because otherwise our Shaggus would have been surrounded by, you know, a bunch of anti-large stuff. What do we have here? Some Pegasus Knights fighting Chosen? Yeah, let's get you guys over there. Good, so they're broken. This will definitely, you know, Bane break the back of, you know, the Bretonnians. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, so we're going to chase here. I know that today's episode's a little bit longer, but man, that was a real scrap. So we're going to chase some stuff down, guys, and we'll see you on the campaign map. So if you take a look here, you can see Lewin actually took some huge damage on the questing knights, which is good. I think most of their remaining troops are like, you know, not state troops, but foot squire type units. It just goes to show, like, you slip up once, you leave a unit too far out of reinforcement range, and man, it like with Archaon, that would have been an easy win for sure. Like just with the weight of units we had, but oh my god, that was a real scrap. That was a real scrap. I was like kind of stressing it a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, Lewin's fully wiped out. His army's eviscerated. This army's beat up. Yeah, and all the cav are pretty much gone. That's like a dream situation. All right, so let's go ahead and take the captives here and see if an Empire stack wants to come in now. They want to come join as well. Crone is here. Okay, so they're getting their bearings. And your ally has been attacked against Auckland. Yes, we will enter the war on the side of our minions. So now we sit. Oh, SIGVALD got Kingslayer. Charge bonus and recruitment for cavalry units. Look at that, in case I want to get some Chaos Knights. Not very good, but it sounds very cool. And the elves want a little bit of diplomacy. Military alliance. I'm good, thanks. I guess I could have asked for some money like with that, but I just I don't know. It just doesn't seem like worth my time. All right, so our character is wounded. He's going to take some time to recover. And that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. So we're going to get our bearings, lick our wounds, and we certainly took some damage. But I mean, if you really look, we're almost back to like full operating capacity already. And we're going to make our way down to Altdorf now that the foul Bretonnians have been smited. So that was pretty damn awesome. We got a ton of money from the fight. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. It had an excellent capstone. And we'll see you guys back with the next one very, very soon.